Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live webinar with Shield. Please be patient with us because we are using Google Meet for the first time and we are a bit skeptical about the technicalities. But hey,
We're figuring it out.
Yes, and we believe everything will run smoothly. I work in Shield and I run communications and content. Exactly.
And I'm part of the customer success team. So if you guys are already on Shield or are thinking of joining, then you will probably see my face on support or via some email communications later on as well.
Yes, we are tuning in from Copenhagen for those that actually have not heard that before. So for us, it is 4 p.m. And I hope for you guys, it is not too early or not too late. But we are planning to have this for 30 minutes. And we also want to be mindful of your time. Yeah, I think I will just go straight into.
Sounds good.
So
Let's go.
This webinar is anything to do with getting started with Shield, from sign-up process to understanding and getting an overview of the dashboard, which means... Sorry, we're just checking something.
No, I'm just gonna leave a comment. Go ahead.
Okay, which means, sorry, I'll just go through the table of contents. The first part, Petra will actually run you guys through the sign-up process and how you get your LinkedIn profile connected, how you can invite different team members, the roles, and then also how the invite process whole works. And then I will take over and I will give you an overview of the dashboard and what you receive with the different pages, from home, posts, profiles, and then our different individual features such as collections and workspace features. And then after we do that, we will have a 10-minute live Q&A, which basically, if you see on the bottom right, there is this icon with like the triangle, the squares, and the circles. And you can drop all your questions there, even during, and we will look at them after we finish our rundown with the whole thing. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Amazing. Then I think we're just gonna go.
All right. So jumping into the sign up and setting up process, I will show you all the steps and highlight what you need to pay attention to. So let me just stop this way of sharing because I need to share my whole screen for this part. All right, perfect. So starting out from our website, you just need to go into logging in, signing up for a new account. And here you have the decision if you want to sign up with an email and a password, or if you want to create an account with your Gmail. For the sake of this example, I'm just going to create one with a Google account, but you can just go ahead and also type in an email and follow the steps that you will receive in your inbox. Here, I'm just going to select my personal email. And then you will have the option to select if you want to sign up as a company, as an agency, collecting your client statistics, or is it just you and you want to open a personal Shield account? For this example, I'm going to sign up and create a company account. You just add the organization name, next, and then Shield is setting up everything in the backend and creating your account in a couple of seconds. And then straight away, you will have the option to invite people, but I will talk about this in a second. So for now, I'm just going to skip this step. And I'm in, basically. Right away, I have an empty dashboard because I haven't connected my LinkedIn account, and this is actually going to be the next step of the process. And you can see that you will be prompted by the dashboard. So even later on, like if you forgot about this, and when you sign up, this is going to be in your face.
Andreas will say hi.
Andreas will say hi and guide you through the connection process. So just go connect. And this is important because basically this is how we get your consent to collect your LinkedIn data. And this is how we can visualize all your stats in this dashboard. As you can see, you have the steps. First, you need to copy this individual token. Let me just copy it straight away. And then I need to install a Chrome extension, which is going to be able to help you connect to LinkedIn. Add to Chrome, that extension. And you are redirected to a page where you can basically input the token that I just copied. So paste, go my profile, and that's it. Very simple. So now that my profile has been connected, I also want to make sure to actually pin our extension. So next time, if you want to maybe reconnect or just check on the status of the connection, you can easily access it from your extension panel. Let me come back to Shield real quick. And now that I'm connected, you can actually see that the dashboard is starting to fetch all my data, and you might need to give it a couple of minutes for everything to be updated and for all the data to sort of come into the dashboard. But as you can see, if I go to the next page, then you will see like all of my posts basically populating. And as a next steps, as you can see from the beginning, like I signed up as a company. So that means that I possibly want to invite some of my colleagues, or we have agencies who would like to fetch their clients' data. And to do that, you have full ability to add accounts and as many accounts as you wish to track. You just need to go to the people page. I just don't know why.
Our Wi-Fi.
It's a bit slow here.
It's the webinar curse. This is what I've been talking about. No, okay.
Okay, here we go. And from here in the corner, you can add account, as I mentioned, and then you will have two options. You can invite people with access to Shield, so that way they would create their own login credentials, their own account, and have access to the dashboard. Or if you want to add someone as a profile, that means that they will get an email with instructions on how to connect LinkedIn, but that way you will just get their stats inside of Shield and they will not have access. So whether you have clients or if you have some high-level executive that you don't want to bother and they don't need access to Shield, then you can also, it's enough to add them as profiles. The steps are very similar. You'll just need to fill out, I will just invite you, Jazel, to my newly created organization.
I was about to say, are you
Yes.
writing my name wrong?
After all these years.
After all these years of working together.
And then you'll have the possibilities to customize what level of access they can have to the data. This way, if Jason is an admin, she will see all of the same stats as I can see as an owner. But if you select a member, then you can really just give them access to their own stats, for example, add member. And this is it, basically. Now Jason should receive an email. And I actually preloaded some templates for you to show how it looks like. Actually, this is how our member invitation looks like. You can see that an admin from my organization invited you to Shield. This way you accept the invitation, create an account, and you will be prompted to connect your LinkedIn if you want. Or if it's just a profile, then you can see that you don't need to create an account. You don't need to accept an invitation. You literally just get the same instructions in your inbox with the Chrome extension and with how to connect your LinkedIn account. And I think this is it with like setting up your account. So I'm gonna give the word to you, Jazel.
Perfect.
Let me just stop this for a second.
Yeah, we can just jump right to the, can you change it there? Yeah, perfect. Slide, was it 9? 9, one more. Yes. So for this part, we will be navigating the Shield dashboard because now we are done with the whole sign-up process and how to connect your LinkedIn profile. And if you want to invite members or profiles, Petra showed all of you that. So now I just want to give an overview of the different pages that we have in our dashboard, mostly from a company perspective. So you get an overview of it. I will not, the purpose of this is not fully to deep dive into each feature. So we have a different webinar for that, which is actually in 2 weeks. We will drop the link later. But yeah, let us do it. We are just trying to share the different tab and hopefully you guys can see it. Let me just check real quick if you can. Okay, you can.
Good.
Perfect. So as soon as you enter, we are in our home dashboard, which is currently like this because our webinar curse Wi-Fi. There we go. This can be true. I just posted today. Should I just refresh it? Give us 1 second, guys.
Yeah, I think it's just slowly loading.
Yeah, so the Wi-Fi has been acting up all day. Okay,
There
there we go.
Looks much better, no?
Way better. Okay, but the home panel or the home dashboard, in the sense, right as you enter, gives you an overall overview or like a health check, I would say, of how you guys are doing as a team. Because right now we are in a company space, or how generally you are doing as an individual in terms of your posting habits and posting like activity. That's why you can immediately see your activity level if you're posting around your usual, which is your average, if you're posting more or less. And you have that trend as well. On the right side, you have your impression and your engagement trends, a benchmarking of all your posts and how you're performing. We see that we haven't been doing that well. It's our fault.
They're picking
And
up.
then exactly, and our EMV as well for this month is actually pretty good, as I would say. So home basically gives you an overview and understanding how you guys are doing currently. So you have an understanding of like, okay, are we good or are we not? That's the first thing that you go into. And if you scroll down, you see your top posts and your recent posts, and you can filter it by different metrics, which is reactions, comments, reposts, engagement, and also choosing the time period, which is really good. So at a glance, you could immediately see, okay, what are our top posts within, let's say, I would say this year, via reactions, and then it will filter it to that. Yes. Now, once you have an overview, we go deeper in understanding, okay, why are we performing like this right now, which is the post panel. And in posts, you get to deep dive into individual posts and how they are performing and why they're performing the way they do. So immediately you get these benchmarks and you can change. Wait a second.
Yeah, this is all time.
Is this all time? Are we in all time right now? Yes, we are on all time. Let me change the date preset so we can see the comparison between, so you guys just get to see that at least before we do a deep dive quarter to date. Okay, yeah. So the cards here on top of posts you get the ability to just see the difference in time during. So right now we have quarter to date, and it compares to the past quarter to date. So it's a better glance and a deep dive on that. And then here we can change by what you want to sort by and who you want to filter, what type of posts, and then if you want to actually check your averages, not the total count. So posts is a better dive of each individual post, each person, and also what types, and in the specific period that you want to do. A lot of people, actually, just an extra note, they use the export so they can even deep dive more on their own time. So this is the posts panel. Then we have profiles. So after getting an overview and then digging deep on each post, now you get to understand how your posts have contributed to your profile growth. I'd like to take Andreas because he has actually been very consistent compared to us.
That's a good example.
It's a good example. Be like Andreas. So you can see the guy has been posting 4 times a week. Here's his all-time impression count, and you can see analytics of his profile. We look at engagement, profile views, and his follower growth as well. And you can choose a specific time period as well. Same as in posts, you get to see top posts and recent posts here too, which is amazing. So I won't go deep here, but now just for the 2 features that I think are very, very powerful is workspaces and collections. Workspaces means you can put different people together so you can track them specifically. Now, what we do is we have an internal leaderboard here at Shield, which has Martin and Andres. Why did they remove me? I used to be part of this, but it's just to see who is posting more and how. Like, it's a competition internally, so we actually keep on posting and holding each other accountable. A lot of people that have an employee advocacy or have clients, they like to do this. Then we also put it in different teams. So we do sales and success team or the entire Shield team. And then you can even do workspaces for individual profiles. So it's faster for you to see rather than doing it by the posts panel. And, oh, they haven't. I think I disconnected my profile at one point.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah. Anyways, for workspaces, it's very simple. How to add it is you just click on the plus, you create let's do a testing one. You create a workspace, and then you choose the members, and you just add them. I'm just going to add Andreas and have his own here.
Yeah, remember, it's always about the access level. And then the next step with the profiles, you're selecting whose account you want to track.
Exactly. So at this
you can see that you're not connected.
Yeah, I'm not connected. Okay. Let's go with Adele. So basically now Andreas is a member, but his profile is not connected, and he will actually see the metrics for mine and Adele's. that is the difference between those. So those are workspaces. Now we jump to collections. This is my favorite feature because as someone who writes a lot of different type of content, you can do, it's like those Instagram collection folders. So it's folders actually, where you can put different types of content in one collection. So Andreas did here where he did some educational content, entertainment content, and then his top performing posts. So any post that did over a specific number, he just clustered it all together so he can find them, so he doesn't have to look for them anymore. It's also great with campaigns if someone is doing that. The way you do it is also very simple to workspaces. Is you just click a plus, create a workspace. Same thing, add a member who it will be tracking. Let's just do me and Joseph. So now Joseph and I can see this collection, and now we are prompted to add the post to this. So go to posts, now you're at post, you choose a post and you just click on this folder icon and add it to the collection you just created, which is right here. Yeah.
Super easy.
Super easy. So that was the overview of the Shield dashboard. And in 2 weeks, we will actually go deeper and have more advanced features that we want to explain, or like certain routines and processes. But for now, I believe we will open up, yeah, perfect in time, 10 minutes left.
Amazing.
To continue with a live Q&A.
Let's see if there's anything that was posted
Already asked, yeah. Okay.
I think not yet. Or if you did post something, then please do it again because
We can't see it, exactly. Let me, should we just stop sharing?
Yes.
Perfect. Does anyone have any questions about anything LinkedIn related even? Because if not, then we will also not prolong the webinar. And we were actually planning, if I can just share this PowerPoints. Okay, I see we have a question, but let me get back to that. We will be sharing you this PowerPoint slide after the event, so you guys have it, because we actually added also like all the links, so no one has to rewatch the whole video. Okay, one question is, do you want to read it?
Yes. What is the difference between profiles and members? Great question. So it's always about access mainly. Members will always have access, and then later down you can always customize like what is it that they should have access to. But profiles, they are just accounts that are being tracked. Members can be both. Members can also be tracked. However, profiles by default, they don't have access to workspaces, to Shield altogether. So that's the main difference.
Okay,
Mark has answered.
second
Next
question. Where can we sign up for the more in-depth webinar? Also, by the way, your banks look great. Thank you so much.
Freshly cut.
Freshly cut. I was insecure about it. Okay, sorry. Yes, I will drop it in the comments. We have a whole post about it. So we have different webinar topics coming up as well, which is really exciting. So we have one around employee advocacy, we have one around agency, and then we have one around advanced, like what's it called? Features,
yeah.
Exactly. I will send it here so you guys get to see and then put it in your calendars. We will.
The next one is in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, exactly. With
also
the
on Thursday.
Same time. Amazing. Next question.
Is Shield able to track old posts from before signing up? Yes, it is. It will collect, usually like to promise at least 6 months of data, but usually it is even more. Usually it will pick up all of your history. However, you have to keep in mind that LinkedIn can delete some older content. But whatever is on LinkedIn, we will be able to fetch it, except follower growth, because that's something that will start collecting from the moment you
sign up. Exactly.
Earned media value. Jaisal, do you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Should I share quickly?
Yeah, let's show what we are actually talking about. Okay, so earned media value is basically showing you how much you saved money-wise that you did it organically. So if we in this year, we accumulated 6. So how many posts did we do? 77 posts. You can see it right here.
Mhm.
And with these 77 posts, we have an impression count of 479.3K. If we were to have done this via an ad, that's why you have the cost per mil, 35, we would have spent $16,779 just to get this impression count with these amount of posts. But instead, we did it organically, and this is the earned media value we have received. So we saved this money. Would you add to it?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I think that's also just a good way to put some monetary value to your personal brand as well.
Exactly. It helps a lot with the ROI in this sense if you were
Mm.
to show it to someone, and also makes you understand that, oh, we saved actually a lot of money doing this organically. I hope that answers this question. Next one. How many members are included in the business plan?
Yes. So you can add as many members and profiles as you want, but the pricing will change based on the connected profiles. And it is $25 per account connected per month. And then members, meaning like if someone is just an admin and just has access to Shield, those are for free. So we charge based on the LinkedIn accounts connected. I hope that answers the question.
Okay. FYI, I'm on my 3rd or 4th year with Shield, but the system tracks my LinkedIn posts back to 2016 quite good.
Amazing.
Amazing. That's actually
always
really,
great to hear.
yeah, exactly. I see it's not a question. Oh, look at those hearts. Okay, we have another question. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Awesome.
What time is it? Just so we don't go over. 4:23. We still have 7 minutes on the calendar, so we will just continue answering if you guys still have more questions. I see we have one more. Q&A. There we go. Can Shield help identify top performing posts and repurpose them? Yes, actually Shield is really good at that, and we want to go more deep in that in the next webinar, but I can quickly just show you. Is it this one? Okay.
Just
Amazing. So we actually write about this in the newsletter a lot. FYI newsletter if you guys want. But on posts, it's super simple because we have the filter and sort by, which is a very powerful tool. Not a lot of people actually use as much, I think, because it's not this big feature. But what I do is you sort by, and usually top performing is impressions, but it depends on your goal, we always say. Some people sort by comments is because then they can see who is actually engaging in their comments, and then they can keep those conversations in the DMs. So for now, just keep it simple. And I sort by impressions. So, and then, yeah, it's already descending. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
We have this year to date.
So year to date, and we used, is it descending? Yeah, descending.
Yes.
So you see the highest one performing on impressions, and you could also choose via profile. So for now, let's just do Andreas, and then you can see his top performing post within this quarter has made 64.5 impressions. And then you can just copy and repurpose and remix it a bit. But what I also said with the collection is it's nice to just save your top performing posts within a certain quarter and just
quickly find it then.
Yeah, then you can always find it. That's why we always say use the filter and sort feature combined with the collections because it's easier for you to find it immediately. Yes. We can go more in depth, and we will in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, yes. You want to read that one?
Yes, this one is answered. Are you able to follow other creators through Shield to get ideas for content? Realize that isn't necessarily core functionality, but I thought I saw that. So if you mean by like other creators that are not connected to you in any sense, that it is sadly not possible because it would go against some GDPR rules, because the only way we can fetch your data is through your active consent through this Chrome extension that I showed at the beginning. So sadly, it's not possible to follow or track other creators.
We do have the weekly newsletter where we drop a lot of creators there. So it is outside of the dashboard, but it can hit your email every Friday if you guys are interested.
Yeah, that way, like that's a great way to find some new creators as well.
Exactly, and new content ideas and stuff like that.
Can I see only posts from a specific period? Yes, that is also possible because as we've shown, we have some presets. But it is also, we do have a custom date range, which is just next to the preset. So
yeah, exactly. You can choose
whatever
date
time
range
frame
you want, yeah.
And then this way, like if I now selected, what is it, like 3 weeks, it is going to be compared to the 3 weeks before that. That's always how the comparison works.
Oh my gosh, 1 million impressions.
That's not bad.
Crazy. What post is it? Let's just see. When someone
Super-
starts
this
post,
is
just
super
be
short.
nice and supportive. Okay.
I
Hi. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna answer. Let's just check time to not go over. Where can I sign up for the newsletter? Yes, I will
Wanna
drop
link?
a link. Guys, I was just waiting for this. Oh my gosh. If you haven't noticed, it is the end of our day, so we're getting a bit more of the funny bone over here. But I'll drop it here in the comment section, and you can sign up right there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No more questions?
I think we answered everything.
Last seconds to drop any questions. If not, we will end the webinar. And we hope to see you guys either in the one in 2 weeks or in the one in a month, because we have upcoming 3 still planned, and you can see it in the post that we just posted it in the comment section. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. We will try to send you the emails as soon as possible, and have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on a Thursday. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Have a good one.
guys.